I remember when the year started, it started with a little bit of confusion. Like, I just completed my internship at Friesland. I worked on about two projects, and then I started reaching out to people. I remember I did a couple of interviews, but then I didn't still like get any job. And after like 2 months, that was like in March, I got a job as a loan collector, which is actually what I really want to. I just had to settle for less because I didn't have a choice. I had to like stop depending on my parents at that point in time. But now that I'm in school, the life I was trying to like avoid has finally caught up with me, like still depending on my parents and asking them for money every single time. And I'm just trying to see how I could structure my life in a way that I could probably not, even if I'm able to get a remote job or like get a source of income while I'm still in school, but at least while I'm done with school, I don't want to end up coming back to this state where I'll be depending on my parents or something like that, or me going to do like a 9 to 5 job. It's not something I actually want to do. So that is why I've decided to like build from this chaos and find a way to structure my life to be able to um, achieve what I've set out to achieve for myself. When this year started, I was a little bit confused and not sure what the year was going to look like. But then I just had to like do what everybody was doing, made like New Year resolution, things I want to achieve before the end of the year. And I remember when this year started, one of my goals was to ensure I release like an MVP for a product, take my music career seriously, to ensure like I build this YouTube channel to a point where I'll be like happy, even though I'm not happy to have come. But those are some of the goals I achieved. But now looking at it, even though I didn't achieve most of the goals, but looking at it now, I realized that I had a whole lot of goals, and I'm trying to see how I could. Now looking forward to 2026, I'm trying to see how I could plan this or put these goals in place to ensure that one leads to another. There's no way they would have worked properly or that would have achieved those goals without one of the other goals working. This is what I'm trying to say. So one of my goals for 2025 was to ensure I got like a remote job, and also to like build my skills as a software developer. But then I did that part, but I wasn't able to like get a remote job. My other goal was to like to take my music career seriously. But then I also realized that for me to take my music career seriously, I need like money to fund music. Music requires money, so I can't really go for music. And also one of my other goal was to be like an MVP, like a software as a service product. But then I was not able to achieve that because I also need money to do that. So now for 2026, what I'm looking at is I have to find a way to put my goals in ways that once I get one, the other ones will follow. So what I intend to achieve for 2026 is just to ensure I focus on my tech skills and become as good as possible, and then get a remote job. Because once I'm able to get a remote job, whatever money I make from there, I can put into the other one. So even if I want to start a business or like start a SaaS, like a software and service product, I'll be able to like do that successfully without feeling like restrained because of money. And also for my music career, if I'm able to secure a remote job, I'll be able to like fund my music career. So that's actually how I'm trying to like picture it now. So I don't just want to write goals and try to do different things at the same time, because I've realized that over time I'm the kind of person that have a lot of interest in things. So and this is probably the reason why I don't really have mastery in one thing. That's actually how I'm picturing it right now. So the goal for 2026 is basically focus on my tech career until I get a remote job. Once I get a remote job, I'll be able to focus on my music and then maybe start a software as a service product. So that is the whole idea right now. And now the system I actually want to like put in place to ensure that I'm able to achieve these goals is simple. It's just to ensure I just keep working on my goal. Like I want to become a data engineer. That's the career path I've chosen. Become a data engineer, and then ensure I get a remote job. That is like the major goal for 2026 for me right now. So I believe once I'm able to like get a job as a data engineer, I'll be able to focus on my other goals. So that is the idea. So what I intend to do is ensure I just work on the skills every day, every single at least 2 hours every single day, and work on different projects. At least from now to like the next 3 months, that's from now to like March, I'll be able to like be job ready and then start reaching out to people for like job. But this time I have to like do something different. So what I want to do differently is I just want to come up with different strategies to see how I could reach out to people and just to ensure I get a job, because that is like my whole goal for that is the whole thing I want to just focus on for 2026. I don't want to have different goals that will take my attention. I don't want anything that will take my attention this time. So I just want to pick one thing and just go all the way into that. So the goal is just get a remote job. Because once I'm able to get this, the other ones are gonna follow, and I won't have to like bother about achieving it or not. So that is what I'm thinking right now. So like I said, what I intend to do is to at least spend like 2 hours every single day ensuring I become better. And then at the end of the week, I'll just reflect on whatever I've learned, and then we'll see how it could go. But then I don't know how it will be because the job market right now is a little bit crazy. I don't know how it's going to be if I'm done, if I'm job ready, and also because I'm kind of like a junior, I don't know how I'm going to do it. But then I have to come up with like strategies to ensure I break the ice, or like I don't know. I have to kind of find a way to like think outside the box to ensure I get a remote. So that is like my whole goal for 2026: get a remote job and improve my skills as a data engineer. So I'm not doing music. I'm not doing music until data engineering becomes successful. I'm still grateful for where I am currently. At least this was like the year I made the most money of my life. The loan collector work I was doing was actually paying well, but it was just over stressful. So like 2025 was the year I made the most money of my life. I got some couple gadgets, some things that my parents wouldn't have gotten for me. So I'm still proud of how far I've come in 2025. So I'm very, very hopeful for 2026, and I'm really, really excited to how this year is going to be. But now I'm trying to see how I can do things differently. One thing I realized is whenever a new year starts, I'm always very confused and very nervous or like anxious of what the year is going to be, because I don't know, I don't really know exactly what to do and what not to do. So like I don't know, I just find myself in this state of confusion and unhappiness when New Year starts. The goal for this year is just simple. I must make sure I get a job. And also I really want to get the MacBook. So for me to get the MacBook, I have to make sure I get a remote job, because that is the only way I'm going to get it. My parents are not going to get the MacBook for me, so that is basically it. So I'm trying to make sure I keep developing my skills and then posting on this YouTube channel and trying to like document my journey. So that is the whole idea of whatever 2026 is going to be. I'm really hopeful for 2026, even though 2025 I didn't really get or achieve all I set out to achieve. But I'm hoping 2026 will be a very good year for me. I'm just hoping while I'm able to develop my skills as a data engineer, I can get a remote job. Then things could go good from there. So that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching.